So, some good news for fans of the survival horror genre, especially if you enjoyed Konami's um, PT, Playable Teaser, which everyone knows got canceled, um, and started Konami's Death Spiral. Now we have a revival of what was thought to be a canceled game. Actually, was announced to be a canceled game, Allison Road, which started on Kickstarter. Um, and I want to say that this got canceled back in June is when the announcement came by. So the creator of the game, Christian Kessler, he posted on Facebook, "I took a bit of time off Allison Road, went back to work, and had a good look at all the stuff that had been done up to that point. I started making a few changes to the story, a few scribbles here and there, some layout tests, and before I knew it, sort of organically picked up pace." He does say that he's not sure when the game will be done because it's actually being worked on. Um, it's basically being worked on at a much slower pace than it used to be. Um, but it's interesting that it's a Kickstarter project and had its Kickstarter campaign, met its goal. Um, but then when it doesn't get released, I don't know if the funds get released back to people or if he gets to keep it now because he is definitely working on the game again. Um, I don't really know how all that how the crowdfunding scene is gonna work with that. Um, but he does say further, actually, I'm working freelance jobs to earn money to finance development. So he's not looking for any more crowdfunding, which is nice because crowdfunding is pretty pretty high risk if you finance projects that don't come to be. Sometimes they waste the money on other stuff. So that's good that he's actually going to not going to seek further crowdfunding. But he says further, "Thankfully, everyone who helped me up to this point was very supportive along the way and kept things affordable for me, and I'm very grateful for that." And I believe Lilith Limited is going to be the publisher for this game. Um, he did say that they may pursue external funding in the future for it, but as it stands now, I think what it sounds like is he's going to try to stay off of another crowdfunding campaign. But with with so much outcry that came from this game's cancellation announcement, it would not surprise me if he came out, asked for more money, and people gave more money. Um, it seems like this along with PT and even Resident Evil 7 is really hitting a chord with people. Um, it seems like these type of games, a first person excuse me, first person horror game where you're just kind of dropped into the middle of something and you kind of have to figure out what's going on. Um, you know, kind of amnesia like, or even Outlast. These games I think are really starting to pick up, and everyone from a major title like Resident Evil 7 all the way down to indie games is taking up this style. Um, I think this is going to be a good success. Hopefully, project picks up steam and he can get it out soon, sometime this console generation. But we will have to wait and see on this one.